AI everywhere. Top 10 AI tools you should be using in 2026. Welcome to Future Way. Let's start with something real. Right now, as you're watching this video, AI is working somewhere in the background of your life. It might be recommending what you watch next. It might be filtering spam from your inbox. It might even be deciding which job application gets seen first. And the truth is, most people don't even notice it anymore. That's why this topic is trending worldwide at the end of 2025. Not because AI is new, but because AI has quietly crossed a line. It's no longer optional. It's no longer experimental. It's infrastructure. And as we move into 2026, the real question is not what is AI. The real question is which AI tools are actually worth using, and how are people using them in real life. That's what this video is about. Not hype, not theory. Real tools, real use cases, real impact. Let's begin with the AI tool almost everyone has heard of, but very few people are truly using to its full potential. ChatGPT in 2026 is not just a chatbot. It has become a multi-purpose cognitive engine. People use it as a developer, a writer, a planner, a researcher, a tutor, and even a decision support system. A startup founder might use ChatGPT to validate an idea, generate a business model, write investor pitches, and simulate customer feedback, all before writing a single line of real code. Developers use it to design architectures, refactor old systems, explain complex bugs in simple language, and convert logic between programming languages. Content creators use it to turn one concept into scripts, hooks, titles, descriptions, and publishing schedules. The key shift here is simple. ChatGPT is no longer answering questions. It's participating in thinking. Now let's move to coding, because this is where AI adoption has exploded globally. GitHub Copilot has changed how software is written. In 2026, developers don't start with blank files anymore. They start with intent. You describe what you want to build, and Copilot helps construct it in real time. It understands context, file structure, and even coding patterns. What this means in practice is massive. A single developer can now do the work of a small team, not because they are smarter, but because AI removes friction. Repetitive logic, boilerplate code, and syntax recall are no longer bottlenecks. The role of the developer shifts from typing to thinking. Visual creation is another area where AI tools are dominating worldwide trends. Tools like Midjourney and DALL-E are being used by marketers, YouTubers, designers, and businesses to generate high-quality visuals instantly. Product mockups, cinematic thumbnails, concept art, website designs, and ad creatives are now created through prompts, not traditional design workflows. What's important to understand here is not the image quality, it's the speed of iteration. Teams can test ideas visually before spending money. Creators can experiment freely. Design becomes a conversation, not a constraint. Video creation is following the same path. And this is where tools like Runway ML become critical. Runway ML allows creators to edit video using natural language. You can remove backgrounds, replace scenes, generate motion, upscale footage, and even create entire clips using AI. In 2026, this has enabled solo creators to produce content that previously required studios, editors, and complex software. Video production is no longer limited by tools. It's limited by storytelling. Voice is another massive global trend, especially for YouTube, podcasts, audiobooks, and AI characters. 11 Labs has become one of the most widely used AI voice tools because it doesn't sound like a machine. It captures tone, emotion, pacing, and realism. People are using it to narrate videos, localize content into multiple languages, and build voice-based applications. The important shift here is accessibility. Voice creation is no longer expensive or time-consuming. Anyone can now scale audio content globally. As AI creates more content, organization becomes a problem. That's where tools like Notion AI come in. Notion AI is being used worldwide as a second brain. It summarizes meetings, organizes research, connects ideas, generates plans, and helps people think clearly in a world full of information noise. In 2026, productivity is not about doing more tasks. It's about reducing mental clutter. Notion AI does exactly that. Now let's talk about one of the most important but least understood trends. AI agents. Tools like AutoGPT and similar agentic systems don't just wait for commands. You give them a goal, and they break it down, execute steps, adjust strategy, and move forward autonomously. For example, Someone might ask an AI agent to research a market, analyze competitors, design a content plan, and generate execution steps. This is not simple automation. This is delegation to artificial intelligence. This trend is growing fast because it changes how work itself is structured. In creative industries like gaming, 3D design, and asset creation, tools such as Leonardo AI are becoming standard. Leonardo AI allows creators to generate characters, environments, textures, and concept art at scale. Small teams can now compete with large studios because AI removes the heavy lifting from early-stage design. Creativity becomes about vision, not resources. Automation is another area exploding globally, and AI-powered tools like Zapier AI are at the center of it. Zapier AI connects apps, triggers actions, and builds workflows that operate without human intervention. Emails can trigger databases. User actions can launch entire pipelines. Businesses are building systems that run continuously, even while they sleep. In 2026, time is no longer money. Automation is money. Finally, let's talk about information itself. Perplexity AI represents a shift in how people search for knowledge. Instead of giving links, it provides structured answers with context and sources. Researchers, analysts, and developers use it to get clarity fast, without opening dozens of tabs. This reflects a broader trend. People don't want more information. They want better understanding. Now let's step back and look at the bigger picture. AI tools are trending worldwide because they are not replacing people randomly. They are replacing inefficiency. They are removing friction. They are compressing time. The people who win in 2026 are not the ones who know every tool. They are the ones who understand how to combine tools into systems. And that is the real future way. Understanding shifts early, adapting quietly, building leverage while others are still debating. If this video helped you see where the world is actually moving, subscribe to Future Way, because the future doesn't arrive with noise. It arrives while most people are distracted, and by the time they notice it, it's already normal.